Hey guys, and welcome back to some Genshin Impact. Still going with Act 2, Chapter 2. Act 2 of Song of the Welcome Moon. Now, this is a great shot, guys. This is the money shot right here. I just noticed I have enough primer gems, so we're gonna do one wish. We're gonna do it one at a time, the most painful way imaginable, and we get the expected result. Cool, great, good team effort. Anywho, in we go. Let's go sleep on this hard-looking bed. I still know we share a bed. I just don't understand why we're that codependent. It's just, I don't like it.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
I can't hear a thing. I honestly wish in this game that they would have the background sound that matches the dialogue, because so often, usually Paimon, someone is reacting to an oral audio cue, and we're just left going, I can't hear anything. I should be hearing sound right now. Because otherwise it just sounds weird. What's all that noise? Dude, it's like silent. I can't hear a thing. What the hell is going on over here?
Where's Flint's? Is he here or isn't he?
What the hell is going on? Who are y'all? And why do you care about Sosie's death?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
I really hate stupid people and pack mentality. I really can't stand that. Go be sheep somewhere else, or come over here to my slaughterhouse and I'll get rid of you. I can't tolerate this kind of behavior.
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Wow, we're pulling out the threats now. Okay, well, let's go get some Fontanian lawyer over here and get this sorted.
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's get by some time.
Okay.
Hey! Let us in now!
Bruh, I will fucking hurt you. I will fuck you right up here and now. And I will not hold back. I do not care about you. And I will not pull my punches. Or my, I guess I'm Hydra at the moment. My water.
My apologies.
Hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What into that is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest?
Because that's going to cost you.
Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
I hate to break it to you, but none of us in this room have solid evidence in either direction. As much as it pains me, we just really don't. Also, what was I going to say? I got distracted on that point. This is a consequence of there being no feudal's wrong. Like illegal, even legal's not right. There's no governing force or governing body in Nasha Town, it seems. It's kind of like it's every man for themselves. With kind of Daddy Snezhnaya over there kind of looming over your shoulder, and the Fatui over there doing their bullshittery, but like there's no one policing the streets. There's no one keeping the laws intact. There are no laws, as far as I can tell. It's like every man for himself. If you had a governing body who can, enforce order and calm and be able to, look into all these crime sort of related things, you wouldn't need to go get your pitchforks and go on a big, mob hunt. But Nasha Town doesn't have that. So this is the result.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
She's the most impartial person in this room, thank you, technically speaking.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat.
And if they don't?
But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's... Oh,
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
oh. Alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
In which direction? Oh, he's going to check? Oh, honey, I hope you've got some more in your pockets. Because you're about to be vastly disappointed. Oh, yeah, because he's hiding under the table. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's my room you're in. Get out.
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
I know he just means like whenever he's in town, he needs to stay somewhere, he stays here. But the way he says it makes it sound like he lives here.
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Oh, I thought she meant financially. She meant pay. After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Nefer finally lets them go. I totally thought she meant financially.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where did Flint go?
How did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
What do you mean throwing fuel on the fire in secret? The literal only way this populace could have known about the shape-shifting shenanigans is if Rera said something.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, got my chance to shine.
Does everybody forget that there's a side door to the accommodations?
While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Yeah, he does that.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We
Where'd
initially
you put him?
intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Ma'am, where'd you take the lantern? Important question.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
Oh.
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck.
Who are the others? Who else is there?
Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Who else is there? I know an Anefa? I don't know. Anyway, which direction am I facing? This way. Isn't that the exit? Oh, sorry, no, I was tucked around the wrong corner. Excuse me. You know, it'd be cool if they gave us a character that could revive other characters in your party. Oh, it's still there. Hey, Flans.
I see.
Who are our
So Flint's has a
other
fragment
allies?
taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
I thought, oh, there you guys are. Oh, Lauma came. Okay, random.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
I mean, for the moment.
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite?
No.
Or what?
I think he still needs whatever is inside the lantern.
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
Indeed.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate.
Because he's going around and destroying the anomalies himself to get the crystals.
Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been
Fragments,
seeking
whatever.
more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Well, yeah, exactly what this text is about to say. Flynn's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too. I still think that he has he's tampered with the cannon, and though it fired once nicely, it's going to permanently put it out of action.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Oh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Gee, Paimon, do you want to spell it out for the people on the back who didn't understand?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
I kind of feel like Lalma's presence here is odd. Yes, she's a companion we've met. Yes, she holds a position of authority here in Nogcry. But I kind of feel like her purview ends at her island, even though the Scions are throughout like the entirety of Nogcry. I still feel like that's her turf. It feels a bit weird that she's involving herself over here.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rere, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, is getting revenge on Flint's truly Rere's sole aim? No, of course it isn't. I don't think he's that spiteful and petty. We're missing some decisive connections here, but we're running out of
There are
time.
3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
And how do you know about those sites, Llama? Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
What do you need Lightkeepers for? You got it all under wraps.
Paimon
Good sound
didn't think
effects.
she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
God, sound effects left, right, and center.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragment.
If you run into Rere, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
How do you propose we do that? We have no way of contacting each other.
Gotcha. Stay safe, everyone.
Shall I send messenger pigeon? Why are we all females? Why the fuck are we all women? I'm tired of this gender imbalance.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flynn dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Why are there so many women? I don't like it. I, as a female audience member, demand more males. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. We are not walking there from here. We need to go see Flynn's. Llama has conversation. Honestly, I just don't care, Llama. I've moved on from you emotionally. Didn't take long. I was like, yes, I want to get Llama. She's pretty good. Yeah, I've moved on from Llama. Was it nowhere near the marker, but okay. Plans.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Well, he's there.
This way.
Hi. How you doing?
Let's move. We're running out of time.
I'll take your word for it. Ooh, we're going down.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen.
I'm gonna be honest, I only played this last night and I already have no idea what we're doing here. Why are we here? What are we doing?
Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
What are we looking for? I'm so confused. What are we looking for? Yeah, this might be...
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
I'll take your word for it. I don't see the connection.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
What? What? I don't understand.
Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself.
Mm-hmm.
This is a graveyard, right, Flint's? Do these things just kind of happen?
Wait, people are buried inside here as well. That's a bit odd.
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
Is it reacting to the fragments in your lantern?
But that file really did...
Shut up, Paimon.
Come out!
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we...
Sorry, I was
being
scratching my
given
head and
hints?
didn't even notice that there was text there.
I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Sosie, is that you?
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Still amazed Paimon knows how to read. Why are the boxes so big? Can you hurry up, please?
Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
Smart people take notes, Paimon.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Apparently, pretty much the same here, even though I didn't get to read
Paimon as
anything.
well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers.
They're on the table. What fetching do you need to
All
do?
these incidents look pretty different.
Except,
I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location.
scouting party?
And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was very actively clearing these sites.
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after? And why in the exact same location?
Indeed.
Is my question.
Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
I feel like you've got nothing. The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. And Rere wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be he can use Kuvaki? Interesting. I mean, I can use it, so it's not that special.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rere be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons faced. If you say so.
What are you referring to?
I don't know.
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rere also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired. Because it was Kuvaki based? I guess is what they're trying to get at.
Between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
Yes.
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rere, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
Not gonna lie, my explanation sounded more practical, of him tampering with it, so it can be permanently out of action.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
I don't know, but I'd like to know why that fragment is so special that Rere can't just go out and get some more, since every single Wild Hunt instance leaves this supposed fragment, I guess. Why can't he just go out and, scrap up some more Wild Hunt and just collect his own? Why does he have to poach his? Because it's easy to get? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't say it's easier to get than killing the Wild Hunt. That's still a mystery.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
Please hide. You're a wanted man.
I'll go take a look.
No, sir. You were a wanted criminal, remember? Even though you committed no crime. You trusted the bird?
It's an ibis.
Does that mean Lauma sent it? I like just that. It's an ibis. Why is there an ibis here?
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lauma must have sent it. She can speak to little animals.
Look, I said messenger pigeon, but messenger ibis works just as fine.
Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
Respectfully, Llama, what do you think I'm going to be able to contribute to the situation? Do I look like a mechanic to you? I can't, affect anything relating to the cannon. All I can do is go to Star Sand Shoal and mop up the remains of Rere as he just gets a nice, good Kuvaki bath.
That's gotta be Rere's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met.
But also, why does the cannon take so long to fire? Shouldn't it just, motor up, point and shoot? Why have they had time to send a random-ass bird all the way here to give us a message, and then us to then take the time to read all this and then get back to Nasha Town? It would have fired by the time you get there.
If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
But I guess Genshin's never made logical sense, has it? A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
That's what I keep saying. We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him.
See previous point about not being able to get there in time.
One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
It also looks like no ibis I've ever seen in real life. Maybe they're different breeds of ibis. I don't know. I've only seen one. Its beak is completely wrong. First and foremost.
You're here, as expected.
Well, what? Is there a reason why I couldn't personally have traveled to Star Sand Shoal and moved to the location? I mean, yes, this is more expedient, but you've completely taken out, like, my participation in this. Now it's just a movie.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
I'm gonna assume that the cannon's already gone off, because you said you wouldn't make it to Nasha Town in time, but you've made it further than Nasha Town. Actually, no, you haven't. You come from the other side, but still, you wouldn't want to stand where it's gonna shoot, so I assume it's already gone off.
But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Flins, can you explain how you helped him unintentionally? You, sir, are missing an arm. You're aware of that, right?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Oh, so it hasn't fired. Guys, may I point out that you're gonna get obliterated if you continue to stand there?
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon?
Nope.
I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
Yeah, well, the general populace of Nogcry are kind of stupid, as we've established.
This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty factual.
The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
I already thought that, given the timing.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment. It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
How does that work exactly?
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
I'm curious as to how that happened. Did someone do that to you? Or is that a result of your search for more power while Karia was being destroyed?
Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Wait. Is he saying, like, the wild hunt as a whole wouldn't exist except for the scattered pieces of Aria's corpse? Is that what we're saying here? So because his scattered pieces exist, the wild hunt exists? Or are we just saying it was riling them up? I'm not entirely certain.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me.
Damn.
What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Do you want a pat on the head? Congratulations for suffering so and enduring it. Want to go another round then? It's going to turn out the same, you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
I completely agree.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!